Hi guys, good morning. Welcome back to our midweek live analysis with Prince Wonder. Now, as usual on the program, we're going to be looking at the financial markets, trying to determine what the market is doing, what it has been doing, and where it's likely to go to from here. All right, so let's start with the cryptocurrency markets. We've been in a very dicey situation for the last uh, couple of weeks, I guess. Let's see what's what and try to determine where we're going to. All right, BTC USDT. Let's start here. Now, over the last month, we've moved from $21,000 all the way up to 31K, and for the last 2 weeks, we've been consolidating between 30,000 and 27K, right? So we've pretty much formed a lower high trend with its base at $27,000, right? We formed a lower high trend with the base at $27,000. So we've been making lower highs, and the market has not dropped below $27,000 since, right? So this is our lower high trend, 27K. We've been making consistent lower highs. Let me change this. Okay, so you see that we've been making consistent lower highs, three, four tops, and then we've not dropped below $27,000 ever since. Okay, we did dip a little 26.9, but that's insignificant. So we've basically maintained this range since the 12th of April. So we've been consistent within this range for more than 2 weeks now. Now, the question mainly is, are we going to be going up from here? On a larger time frame, I'm certainly bearish. You see, we've moved all the way from um, 15K in November to $30,000 right now. That's a 100% price movement for BTC. I think it would be a little crazy if we don't expect some form of serious correction for price after this. I don't believe the market is going to be breaking above $30,000. If you followed the previous analysis, I've explained extensively why I don't believe BTC is going to climb 30,000 dollars. We're not breaking out of this range. I won't go into that in this video. So if you missed it, you can just check one of our previous live analysis videos and you find it there. All right. So now from this resistance, I'm expecting a steep, serious sell, which is what this arrow is pointing to, probably all the way down to 12, $10,000 range. Now that's a very long-term play. Coming down to what the market is doing right now, we're trying to determine if we're going to be going up from here or down from here. I sent a partial analysis yesterday in the group when someone asked the question if we're going to sell from this $28,600 range, if they should be taking a sell. And I said it was highly 50-50, right? And then I shared my charts in the group. Now, if you look at the RSI, you notice a decline in buy pressure. That also follows a lower high trend as well. Now, looking at price, every time you see how high these market prices were, in this case, we had a very small move and we're already retesting that trend line, which means this trend pretty much is exhausted. But if we come up to the 4-hour time frame, there's a different trend playing out here. It still shows quite some room if the market should break out of this trend, which makes it a little tricky here. So if we do break out of this lower high trend on the 4-hour time frame, we have a lot of room to grow, and it's not too far-fetched to expect that the market will push all the way up to 29,600, $29,700 range. this level here, right? And that's where these previous tops have bounced off of consecutively. So it's not too far-fetched to expect that this would happen, which is why I'm not taking a sell from here. I've not seen anything concrete to make me feel like or make me believe that this market is going to sell. For all I know, this really could be a breakout retest and a bearish continuation, right? So we need additional confirmation in order to take any bullish move here. Now, personally, I would subscribe to this, maybe taking a buy position above 28.9, although that would make our stop loss quite wide. So my risk to reward ratio really wouldn't be that good. 1:1.26. So this is the best we could do for BTC. On the short term, it's 50-50 if we're going to go up or come down. If you look at the candle formations here, we have um, we have strong sellers, strong buyers. So it's really hard to tell which way the market is going to head. Now, if we look at other alternate coins, we'll probably find the same kind of confusion on their charts. So BTC usually imprints on the rest of the market. So if you don't have a clear direction for BTC, it's conceivable that analyzing and trying to trade alternate coins will give you more or less the same thing. Okay, so here we are at the minor resistance. We could either break up and complete the trend, which is coming back to this trend line or this range, or we drop and so it's still too uncertain what the market is going to do. Let's check Ethereum just to be sure. I don't really frequent my Ethereum chart. All right, so you see we are at the same range for Ethereum at a resistance, which we really can't tell if this is a support yet, but definitely this is a resistance. We're consolidating at a resistance. Now, a breakout would definitely push us all the way to 1950, but we don't have any concrete reason as to why we should be buying just yet. I believe we have also have that same lower high trend I pointed out on the RSI. Yeah, though this one isn't as consecutive as the one on BTC, but yeah, we have this on the 1 hour chart as well. We may or may not find one. So the market trend basically just forms these patterns and then we follow them, right? So there's nothing concrete on BTC, Ethereum as to the direction of the markets just yet. So I think it's best to monitor price and see what comes of it. Okay. Now for Euro US, I think the whole market is just in one crazy frenzy this morning, state of uncertainty. Um, Clearly we're at a resistance here we're trying to determine obviously we've broken out of this trend line, right? So for all intents and purposes we should be heading up, but that's only going to be confirmed after we've broken this range, and we're already starting to see a strong reaction or rejection to that resistance. Seems like the market hasn't made up its mind as to where we're going to be going to for the rest of the week, because whatever trend it sets on Wednesday usually takes us all the way to Friday before market trend starts to deviate from that. Okay, so on Monday the market opens, creates a trend, a direction, and then it pulls that trend all the way to Tuesday. Tuesday the market settles down and starts to form a trend, and it usually starts that on Wednesday. Wednesday, the trend plays. Thursday, by Friday, that trend has been exhausted and the market starts to change direction, maybe temporarily or whatever. But that's the sequence the market tends to move in. Of course, there are delays every once in a while based on market consolidations and stuff, but that's how the market tends to um, move, and that's why we have this program every Wednesday morning to catch the market trend for the rest of the week. Okay. All right. So let's check other forex pairs. Okay. So this is as a resistance too. I doubt we're going to see anything to trade today. All of these are on the same. Okay, wonderful. So we have a sweet rejection here from an oversold range. Even if it's a temporary reversal, I'll take it. We have a short-term resistance here. If only we caught this move earlier. Only it's too far gone now. We can't take this anymore. The RR is terrible. If we maybe cut it a little below here, 27 pips, easy peasy this morning. At least we'd have had breakfast. All right, so let's check another one. Sometimes the more pairs you look at, the more you tend to find something worth trading. I think we were also at the verge of a reversal here. Let me confirm that support. Okay. Okay, so we see that. Yep. Going back to where price is right now, you see we're at a support, even though the market still looks like it could sell more, but on the 1 hour time frame, it definitely looks like we could see a short pullback before that happens. Now, for pullbacks like this, you really don't want to be greedy, and of course, your stop loss has to be tight. Let me check. Okay, yeah, we can take this. So we just have a tight stop loss there, 27.5 pips against 80 pips. Decent one ratio, 2.93. Definitely taking this one. Hmm. Looks like we would have a sell here. Yeah. Now I've talked about the importance of confirming your support and resistance over and over and over and over again. It's very important. Very. It cannot be underestimated. It's very important. All right. So this is what we have here. Definitely looking at a sell. Definitely looking at a sell. Although we need to wait. We could get a better entry than what we have here right now. Wait to see probably the market push this high, and also wait for a little consolidation because it looks like a strong buy is coming in. So let's wait, see how the market reacts up there. We could get a really decent entry. You could place a um, buy stop up here, Depending on how the market reacts, you take a sell. From there, just a little consolidation, you know the market is starting to slow down on that trend, and you take a pullback. This is just a pullback on the trend, and we're good to go. All right, guys. So based off of what we've seen in the market this morning, there's still a bit of uncertainty. Hopefully, as day runs, we'll have more concrete info to work with, and as the market changes, I'll definitely provide you guys with an update as to what price is doing and what direction the market has set for the rest of the week. All right, guys, have a nice day. Happy trading. See you guys.